Hello students, welcome to our maths class. Here we are giving smart guidelines for 9th standard students. Chapter Number Systems, Part 3. Today we are going to discuss about real numbers and their decimal expansions. Okay, so already we studied how to get the decimal expansion. If it is denominator in the form of tens, 100, 1000, it is very easy to make the decimal form. Let's check the examples. So 3 by 10, how we will write? It will be 0.3. So one decimal is there, so we will make the 1 point after one number. So here two zeros are there. 3 by 100 we will get here 0.03, and next 0.003 when we get the 3 by 1000. Okay, so in case of if it is not ending with tens, 100, thousands, how to do the decimals? Example 10 by 3, how we will do? Just we have to make the division. 10 divided by 3. 3, how much the 3? 3 is the we will get here 9. So 10 minus 9, 1. So it can't divisible. So take the carry, that is 0. So again 3 3s are 9. Again 1. So next again take the 0. Next 3s are, so 10 minus 9. Again we got 1. Again take the 0. So it will continues up infinite terms. So for that we will write it as 3.3 bar. Another example I will take here, that is 7 by 8. How to represent this? Again divide 7 by 8. How much the? Here it is 7 is not divisible, so take carry, that is 0. It will be 70. So here we will get 8 8 is 64. Remaining is 6. Again take the 0. 8 7 is 56. Remainder is 4. Again take the 0. 8 5 is it will be 40. So here we got again lastly 0 remainder. Okay, so 10 by 3 we got repeating terms. Okay, but in 7 by 8 we got here one finite end at 5. So whenever a decimal expansion terminates or ends after a finite number of steps, we call the decimal expansion of such numbers terminating. So here 7 by 8 is a terminating. If the number is repeating block of the digits in quotient, we say that those expansions are non-terminating recurring. Here 10 by 3 is non-terminating recurring. You can say 10 by 3 is non-terminating recurring. Now directly going to the exercise 1.3. Write in first question, write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. So here out of 6 I will solve 2 and 4 for your practice. In first question, in first sub question, they given 36 by 100. It is very simple. It is denominator is ending with 100. So take here 2 zeros are there. After 2 number put the decimal form. It will be 0.36. So it is terminating. Now 1 by 11. So here we can't do directly. So do the first division form. So 1 divided by 11. So it is not divisible. So take carry 0.11. so it will be 10. Again it not possible to divide, so take 0, another one 0, so 11 9s are 99. So here what we got again 100 minus 99, we got 1. Again take another one 0, carry, so it will not possible, so making another one 0, we will get here 100. Again 11 9s are 99, so 100 minus 99, we got here 1 again, so it means 09 is repeating. So we can write it like this, 0.09, which is, it is non-terminating recurring. Like that you practice other 4 problems. In second question, you know that 1 by 7 is equal to 0.142857, which is non-terminating recurring. You can predict what the decimal expansion of 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7 are without actually doing the long division. If so, how? Here already they given one hint. Study the reminders while finding the value of 1 by 7 carefully. So whenever you dividing 1 by 7, here we will get 5. In quotient we will get totally 6 digits which will repeat in occasionally. So taking it as 2 by 7 for 1 by 7 into 2, we will get here 2 by 7. Let's do the calculation, we will get to know how to do that one. They only given value of 1 by 7. Now we have to find the value of 2 by 7. It is very easy. Here 2 by 7 I will write in like this, 2 into 1 by 7. See here, 2 ones are 2, again we will get 2 by 7 only. So now put the value of 1 by 7 what they given. So now multiply that number with 2, you will get the answer. So after multiplying you will get here 0.285714. Similarly do for the 3 by 7. So how we will write the 3 by 7? So it will be 3 into 1 by 7. Now multiply the 1 by 7 value here with 3. Now multiply 3 into 7, 21, carry 2, 3 5s are 15, 15 plus 2, 17, again carry 1, 3 8s are 24, 24 plus 1, 25, carry 2, 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 3 4s are 12, carry 1, 3 1s are 3 plus 1, 4. So here we will get 0.428571, which is non-terminating recurring. Like that you do yourself for the 4 by 7, 5 by 7 and 6 by 7. Third question, express the following in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So here I will do the first one and second one. Third one is for your homework. Here they given 0.6 bar. It means it is not non-terminating recurring. Okay, so I will take it as x equal to 0.666. Okay, so I will take here another 26, means it is non-terminating. So x equal to, I will write 0.6666. Okay, so I will multiply this by on both sides, multiply on both side by 10. So 10 into x, it will be 10x equal to, here if I multiply this number, it becomes 6.66. Okay, so splitting the second term, I'll write like this, 6 plus 0.66 Okay, so here 0.66, what we got here? 0.66, that is x, so I'll take it as x here. So here already we know 10x is there. Taking 6 plus x, here this x to the left side, it becomes 10x minus x. So what left here? 6 only. 10x minus x, what we will get? That is 9x. 9x equal to 6x. So x equal to, if you take 9 to right side, it becomes divisible. So 6 by 9. So x equal to, these two terms in the third table, so divided by 3 on both sides. 3 2s are 3 3s are. So our P by Q is 2 by 3. This is our required form. In second question they given 0.47 bar. So here non-terminating is 7. So let's write it like this. X equal to 0.477. I'll take it. So another one term I'll repeat. So again multiply number by 10 on both sides. So it will be multiply on both sides by 10. Here we will get 10x equal to 4.77. Okay, now splitting this 4.77, while splitting we should observe that in second term we should get 0.47. Okay, so for that what we will do, I'll take here 4.3 one side plus 0.47 one side. Now you check it. If you add both, again you will get 4.77 only, because we need here 0.47 separately to write here x. So 4.3 write like that only, and again plus x is here. So already 10x is on our left side. Take that single x to left side, it becomes 10x minus x. Remaining is 4.3. So 10x minus x, it will be 9x equal to 4.3. X equal to 4.3 divided by 9. So here numerator is in decimal form, so write it in whole number. For that you have to multiply with denominator and numerator by 10 into 10. So 4.3 into 10, here we will get 43, and 9 into 10 we will get here 90. This is our required form of P by Q. So again third one for your practice, and fourth is also for practice. It is also similar to the first one, 0.6 how we did, like that here also for 0.9 you try to practice, but here answer will be surprising you. It is very surprising answer you will get here. Next, for fifth one also, just you divide the 1 by 17, you will get here maximum numbers of repeating blocks. Now coming to the sixth question, look at several examples of rational numbers in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers with no common factors other than 1 and having terminating decimals representations. Can you guess what property Q must satisfy? So let's take some examples. Taking few examples here, 2 by 5, what we will get here? 0.4. 3 by 2, what we will get here? 1.5. So you can check with the division. 7 by 8, what we will get here? 0.875. Okay, what we will get here? 0.7. So what we observed here, the denominator in all the rational numbers, if we get 5 or 2 or combination of both, we will get here terminating decimal expansions. Here is the answer of 6th question. All the denominators are either 2 or its power, 5 or its power, or combination of both. So you observe again examples, you will get the proper identify. Now 7th question, write 3 numbers whose decimal expansion are non-terminating, non-recurring also. Earlier we getting recurring, but here they asking to non-recurring. So here they mentioned 3 examples. Write it down in your fair book. Okay, maintain one separate fair book for maths. Whenever we ask to submit, that time you have to submit in the school. 7th question answer is here only, write it down. So here they given pi value also. Pi value is also non-terminating, non-recurring. Now at the 8th question, find the 3 different irrational numbers between the rational numbers 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. So separately divide the 5 by 7, you will get here non-terminating number. Again you divide 9 by 11, here also you will get non-terminating, that is 0.81. Earlier 5 by 7 you will get 0.714285 bar. So here we getting terminating numbers. So from 0.71 to 0.81 any numbers you can write. So for example here they given for your answer. Okay, those are 3 irrational numbers between given rational numbers. Similarly in 9th question, here you have to classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. So rational means which we can write in the form of p by q. So here we will get the rational number, that is root 225, that is rational because the root of 225 is 15. And also third number they given 0.3796. Here it is having finite digits, so you can write it in the form of p by q. That's why the second one and third one are rational numbers and remaining are irrational numbers, because root 23, see always whatever number you get in root that will be irrational. And fourth one and fifth one, they are non-terminating and also non-recurring. That's why those two also irrational numbers. So it's completes your exercise. Now we are going to the next exercise. Now directly going to the exercise 1.4. Here only 2 questions are there. First question, visualize 3.765 on the number line using successive magnification. Simple thing, it is just representing on the number line using visualizing. Already we know about number line which represent the all integers. On right side we will get positive, on left side we will get the negative. Here what we need 3.7 means where we will get after 3 and before 4. When we make the magnification of 3 and 4, we will get here 3 and 4 separately. In between 3 and 4 we will get again here 10 decimals. Those are 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9. Again we will get here 4.0, that is our 4. So what we need again second term 3.76. Where we will get 76? After 3.7 and before 3.8. Now we have to visualize these two. So now 3.7 and 3.8 are magnified. Now in 3.7 in between 3.7 and 3.8 again we will get here 10 decimals. Those are 3.71, 3.72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, means 79 we can say. Okay, so where we will get? We need again 7.65. Where we will get 65? So that is between 3.76 and 3.77. So we have to again magnify these two numbers. Here I am using by pen. You don't use the pen. Try to use pencil and visualize all numbers neatly with your scale. Here 3.76 and 3.77. In between these two numbers again we will get here 10 decimals. So whenever we visualize the 3 digits here, 3.765 is our answer will be here. So this is our answer, 3.765. Like that, visualize the second problem also, that is 4.26 up to 4 decimal places. So here directly I given one answer. Try to analyze that, and you also once you practice that one. Up to here we completed 4 exercises. Remaining we will see in next video. Thank you.